raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Booker and Bridges are the wings. Al is out there with Barkley, and it's Johnson in at the point. Now here's Kidd, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game, and he gets the bucket.
Well, you got to respect Kidd's decision making. I mean, this guy is so good in the pick and roll, and he's comfortable passing or shooting.
Booker against Isaac. Pass to Barkley. And Barkley throws it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Kidd passes to Doncic. And a great assist by Kidd as that one goes in.
You know, often once Luka gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch and shoot.
Johnson dishes to Bridges. Another three for Phoenix.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Doncic outside. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Passes it to Johnson. Back to Booker. There's the three. Another three for Phoenix.
Yeah, watching Johnson focus in on his teammates. He does a really nice job, I think, of sensing and feeling when his guy is open.
Now here's Kidd. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. And good that time. Kidd's got his second bucket of the night.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Barkley down low. Defended by Allen. And the Suns tack on two more.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Doncic. His numbers are borderline ridiculous in the best way possible at the moment. He's averaging nearly 33 points a game. Clock at 4. And here's Porzingis for a three. The shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
And their series last year was a bit of a comparison between the two conferences. Both were in the middle of the pack.
Well, you said it. I mean, often it's the teams that are in the middle of the pack in their conference which more accurately show the conference's strength than a team at the top or the bottom. At least that's how I like to look at it.
2 shots.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
The first free throw is good. So for the Suns, Favors comes in for Yao. And Malcolm Brogdon subbed in for Johnson. So he gets them both. This game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to the Raptors.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Here's Isaac. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
It's good from long range.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Now, here's Doncic. Last game he had 28 points. To stop the run, it's good. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him, not just an afterthought. I mean, he is lights out from that distance.
And he banks in the layup.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Here's checked in for Jared Allen. With the pause in the action, let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. The Suns 5th.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Outside Kid. Isaac outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Porzingis sets the pick for Doncic. Turner. Dallas, no good that time either. Phoenix leading by 11.
And, you know, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
It's Brogdon on the wing. Tipped away. Taken away by Kidd. And no good that time. Good D by Brogdon. And Craig, the efficiency for Booker has grown over the years.
And no longer forcing shots. Takes what's available to him, and I believe he can be the leading scorer on a championship caliber team. Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
So Favors will bring it up for the Suns. It's a 13-point game. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Looking at the Suns, they want to turn it around after the loss to Denver. Isaac, and the rejection by Favors.
Oh, great defense from Favors. Has that sense for when to go for the block.
And there's Booker on the assist from Brogdon. Booker's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Dallas again missing.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Brogdon. His last outing, he had 8 points. No good from Booker. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Porzingis with a screen on Brogdon. It's Kidd with the drive. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Kidd's got 6.
Kidd doing a nice job snaking inside. I like that move. Terrific. That maneuvering, heel-like, all the way to the rim.
A different look for Dallas. Jared Allen checked in for Porzingis. Rodney Hood comes in for Isaac, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Jason Kidd. Here's Johnson, shoots over Brunson, and the shot is good from Johnson. And the Suns lead by 15.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high-percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Brunson. Turner with the screen for Brunson. And he drives in. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Johnson against Brunson. Johnson, the pass to Wagner. 6 to shoot. Here's Yao. Goes up again, and he sinks the layup.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now here's Brunson. Rebounded by Kaminsky.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Harrison scanning the floor. Johnson wide open. He fires. The long distance 3 is buried. Johnson's got his 2nd bucket of the night. And Doncic, here we go. The shot comes out.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Harrison, guarded by Doncic. Here's Johnson over to the wing. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball.
Third in fast break points. Fifth in blocks. And they are in the top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. They are playing some stingy defense and making shots difficult.
And you said it. They're among the best teams in the league in transition. An up-tempo offense suits their talent to a T. They push the ball as much as they can.
You know, scoring efficiency has been low, and it's not helping them on the scoreboard.
Turner with the steal. Brunson with it. It's blocked, and that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Drops in the tray. Doncic has got 8 points. Phoenix leading by 15. And here is Johnson. He had 27 points last game. Driving the lane. Here's Yao. Doncic with the steal. And a wide open look for Hood. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
When you play with Luka now, Doncic, he's ready to find you if you're open, so you've got to be ready to receive.
Good ball movement here by the Suns. Johnson against Brunson. Pass to Doncic. Over Harrison, and it's Dallas with another.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
We've got 1:18 left in the first quarter with the fadeaway. And the basket by Kaminsky.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
All right, rookies coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Mavericks.
Stanley Johnson, he's checked in for Dallas. Hardaway comes in for Doncic. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. Taking a look at Phoenix.
And I think for the Suns, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
Now here is Hardaway. Turner with a screen on Johnson. And Shaquille Harris gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here is Hardaway. 5 on the clock. Turner with the screen.
And guys, still early, but I'd like to see them crash the offensive glass.
Yeah, offensive rebound so valuable. You have to be careful not to give up fast break buckets the other way. But I think you always want to send somebody to the glass.
Johnson kicks to Wagner. Off target from outside. Mavericks trail by 12. Now the pass to Brunson. He takes it in. Good D by Johnson. This one for 3. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for Phoenix. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. And the veteran Derek Favors, now a reserve, but he understands his role.
Come out on the court, just going full speed. As soon as we come out, make plays, be vocal out there.
And Greg, he's an impact player defensively.
And kind of an old school big man, a throwback. He moves his feet well for a big guy, and that is so valuable in today's game.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. And for the Suns, this has been the game they wanted to have.
In that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Yao. Then it's Johnson. Then there's Wagner. And it's Harrison in at the shooting guard position. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both. And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Now Brunson. Turner with a screen on Johnson. Here's Brunson. Turner dishes to Johnson. Back to Turner. Shoots over Wagner. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Turner's got his first 2 points.
Man, it's impressive to see how Turner keeps his focus even when the defense is uptight on him. I mean, he's truly comfortable and composed overcoming aggressive defense.
Now here's Johnson after Kevin Johnson's miss. To the inside. Turner with the steal. Brunson with a clean look. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Brunson's got 5 now. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Dallas.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
The Suns making the switch here. Patton, he's checked in for Yao. Barkley comes in for Frank Kaminsky. Booker, he's checked in for Harrison. And Brogdon subbed in for Johnson. Now here's Brunson. He has 5. Turner with a screen on Booker. Hardaway goes in. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Brogdon right side. Pass to Patton. Unloads from 9, and that one goes long. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Johnson, and he finishes nicely on the way.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Barkley with a screen on Brunson. Here's Brogdon. Barkley trying to break loose, and they'll keep possession. Booker is screen on Hardaway. Shot clock at 6. Wagner passes to Patton. Shoots over Turner, and Patton gets it to go. And the Suns lead by 6.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Now here is Hardaway. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release.
Shooting for Phoenix.
Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Free throw, good, Booker.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Allen's checked in for Turner. Porzingis comes in for Enes Kanter. Jason Kidd is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And the Suns making a change here as well. Bridges is checked in for Wagner. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Allen with the screen for Kidd. Count the basket. Kidd's got 8 points.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Now, here's Brogdon. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. He dishes it to Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Brogdon. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. Johnson against Booker. Barkley with a screen on Johnson. 6 on the shot clock. Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Jonathan Isaac, he's jacked in for Johnson. And Doncic is subbed in for Hardaway. Just 4 to shoot. And the Suns miss again. Dallas with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. It's Kidd with the drive. And Booker kicks to Brogdon. Over to the left wing. Back to Barkley. Over Allen. And there's Barkley. That's good on the assist from Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists now in this one. Mavericks trail by 6. Dallas calls timeout. And Greg, for those players who were discussed in trade talks but weren't dealt at the deadline, is it hard for them to ever trust team management again?
You know, initially it is a shock to the system, but you learn quickly it's a part of being a professional. Some guys can block out the noise and manage their emotions. Others will struggle with it.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
The Mavericks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. The free throw drops for Kidd. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Booker in the corner. Shoots over Isaac. A nice shot by Booker. And 12 points for Devin Booker.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Kidd passes to Doncic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
I really like how humble Doncic is as a player. I mean, he never seems satisfied with his own play and is constantly looking for ways to improve upon himself. And that's a great quality to have as a supremely talented player.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
He doesn't get the second one.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Barkley, and a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Barkley's got 6 here in this quarter.
This is the kind of unselfishness he loves seeing from Brogdon, making sure he gets it to the open man.
Passes it to Doncic. Porzingis with a screen on Bridges. Just 5 on the clock. Doncic, no good. Suns leading by 7. Bridges passes to Brogdon. Pass to Patton. Down low. Here's Barkley. It's hauled in by Porzingis. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. Back to Doncic. Fires from deep. Not going to go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
And, you know, that's a big part of how they attack and win, getting it going from the three-point line, but at the end of the day, it didn't happen.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
You know, at 7'3", not many guys can defend Porzingis. I mean, especially when he's operating this close to the rim.
So for the Suns, Yao, he's checked in for Penn, and it's Johnson in for Brogdon. Now here's Johnson, 5 points in the game. Barkley outside. And the upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. On Friday, they'll tip off a road trip in New York where they'll take on the Knicks. And then on Sunday, they continue the road trip heading out to San Francisco to take on the Warriors.
And for that game against the Spurs, they'll need to be at their best for this contest. Anything short of excellence, and they'll be in for a rough ride.
Knocked loose. Johnson against Kidd. Bridges dishes to Johnson. Back to Bridges. Barkley kicks to Bridges. The pass to Johnson. Clock at 6. Yao with the screen on Allen. Bridges for 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. It's game 1 of a 3-game road trip. Suns leading by 8. Here's Johnson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Booker with no one around. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight. Doncic kicks to Kidd. Pass to Porzingis. Porzingis sets the pick for Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Yao in the post. He's covered by Isaac. Shots good by Yao.
Just a great hustle play there. Energy and passion. This is what you play the game for.
Dallas making the switch here. Turner's checked in, and a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Ranking. You take a look at the Raptors. They couldn't hold their position this week, but remain in the top 10.
And guys, right now for Dallas, they're a team in some semblance of disarray. Moving down in the rankings. Guys aren't communicating well. This is where your leaders need to step up.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, with the basketball IQ of a 15-year vet, Doncic makes plays that even veterans struggle with.
Here's Barkley. The rebound by Turner. Mavericks trail by 11. Here's Doncic. No one near Isaac as he lets it go. Buries it from 3-point range.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And it's Johnson penetrating. Porzingis with the block. Isaac passes to Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
From outside the arc, Phoenix grabs the miss. Barkley's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunity.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the team.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Porzingis finds Doncic. 1:19 left in the first half. looking to get it going.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helping at all.
Porzingis with the steal. Inside, here's Turner, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
That's his third personal foul.
5th in scoring, 6th in free throw percentage. And they're in the top 10 in field goal percentage. They know when to push the action and when to pull it back.
And you mentioned it, they're one of the highest scoring teams in the league. They come at you with a lot of weapons.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
It really was a bitter end to the 2018 playoffs for Miles Turner. Fouled out in a first-round Game 7 loss against LeBron and the Cavs. Unhappy with how things ended, Turner turned to a new passion.
All free throws good from Turner. For Turner, Clark, that passion you were just talking about turned out to be a healthy one. Yoga.
Kevin, how about this? Can you imagine going into a yoga class and seeing a 6'11" NBA player striking poses? But becoming a yogi has worked out for him. It's paid dividends. Since that 2018 offseason, Turner's really raised the level of his game.
And he gets it to go. Yao's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
Now here's Doncic driving in, and the shot is good. Doncic has got 13 points.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Johnson surveying the floor. Barkley kicks to Yao. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.